this legacy. Wednesday night tuned in to this legacy. Mark and Will locked in on this legacy. Mel and PRP's in on this legacy. Let's go. What you know about this legacy? Wednesday night tuned in to this legacy. Mark and Will locked in on this legacy. Get your popcorn, I know you need this medicine. Let's go.
What's going on, people? Welcome back to a great episode of Legacy, where this show is strictly about, Mel and PRP talk. You see how I did that for you? See how I did it for you?
Yeah.
I broke it down good for you. Mel and PRP talk.
Okay.
And of course, you got your favorite two hosts of the most, Mark and Will. What's up, my brother?
What's going on? And I mean, you know what? I love that because, you know, we have had a discussion many times before. And it's nothing wrong. It's about alphabetical order. You know what I'm saying? Alphabetical order, Mel before PRP. That's nothing against that.
Hey.
Plus, you know, got the new brim on.
Got the Bulldogs
with the purple,
don't you?
With the H. How we got to do all that kind of stuff. What's up? Hey, man, I'm so excited today because I got my friend on the show today. Today we have Coach Ponder, Male High School Lady Basketball head coach. And I can't wait to get into the nitty gritty of my guy. Big time. How you doing, Coach?
What's going on, man? You doing all right, Will?
I'm doing great. And also let them know who you got with you, brother.
I got my assistant coach on here, Coach Hester. She's been with me for about 8 or 9 years now, helping me coach. So, you know, that's it's my sidekick. You know, Gino got a sidekick. I got a sidekick too. She runs hard for me, man. And then we'll have Coach Mac. She's gonna join us a little bit later. So hopefully she can tune in. But she's actually a young lady that I coached when I first started coaching in middle school. So, you know, trying to pay it back, man. Trying to get these young ladies rolling and giving back, you know.
Love that. Hey, is she kin to Carl Mack?
Man, I think they all can.
Okay. I was going to ask that, but you know.
You have to ask her when she come on here. I'm sure she'll be like, yeah.
Okay. Coach Hester, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
Doing fine. I'm going to tell y'all about my guy, Maurice here. He is so humble in what he does. Like, we just had a conversation like this shortly, and he was like, look, can I bring my assistant coaches on it?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, we've never had and that's not against any of these coaches been on here. Dude is humble. Dude is doing a great job at Mel, and he knows what his foundation is. He's bringing the family in. Hey, man, I'm proud of you for real, man. Hey, and I love that you did that, and we talked about that, man. I mean, hell, we got 7 assistant coaches. We bring them all on. We want it all. We want all.
But, man, you know, it take a village, man. It take a village, man. I appreciate what they do, man. So you know, I want them to share in on all the glory or whatever that we get. They deserve it. They work hard too.
I love that. So let's go on and get it started. The thing about it is, man, we want to make sure everybody gets to know you, Coach Pond and Coach Hester, everybody like that. So basically, we basically gonna have a conversation about you guys and the Bulldogs. You know, I'm a little biased. You know what I'm saying? I'm a little biased. My dogs. You know what I'm saying? But still, that's the legacy. So let's go on and start it off like this. Coach Ponder, what was the age when you started playing sports, and what sports did you play?
Man, I started my first sport, my first true love, man, was that football. Man, I absolutely love that thing. And I started that right around 5th grade, you know, Pee Wee, football in Columbus, Ohio. Man, I fell in love with it. ran the ball as a peewee, and man, once you get the touchdown, then you start scoring touchdowns, man, you get addicted. You know what I mean? I was there. I was there. It was my first love, man. I was pretty good at it, but um, I ended up going to Brown School, and of course, Brown don't have a football team. And the year that I had high school, well, actually, it's funny, man, because Coach Redmond was my coach because I played for Wagner on the Dirty 30. You probably heard him talk about it before, but with Tim Barnett, that group of guys,
Right.
And man, like I played out there. We had a heck of a season. I had a heck of a season out there, and then like they changed the rules in that because it used to be you could play a sport at your home school if your school didn't have a sport. And then they changed the rules and and said, man, like if you play that sport, then you have to forfeit your other sports at your home school. And man, I was a track and a basketball guy too, so
Right.
so I was like, I can't give up 2 for 1. I had to give my football up, man. So which leads me to the next thing. Played basketball in middle school on up, and then of course I ran track in high school, middle school, well 8th grade in high school.
Okay.
But the sport that I excelled at was track. So
But did you do, Maurice? Did you Coach Fowler, was you at like Brown doing track and everything? Is that like did you go?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I ran track at Brown. Hey, listen, they still got me on board down there, man. I was the man over there, but I don't tell nobody.
I'm not because we'll have a conversation off the air about that, and we probably had it about 15 years ago too. But nah, but, hey,
yeah,
because I'm gonna tell you about this case shortly. Coach Hester, how about you? When did you started playing sports and things like that? Like how old was you when you got into it and all that kind of stuff?
Well, I first started cheerleading. I was forced to cheerlead. I was about a third grader. That was just what my mom did. All the girls had a cheerlead. So once I was able to pick my sport, 5th grade, I started loving basketball. They finally got a team my 5th grade year, and I missed the tryouts because my mom didn't know about it. So she said, but I went. I, I went all the way to Johnsontown Road Elementary School, and we lived in front of Shawnee Park. So we wasn't really making that trip no other way but the bus.
Right.
and and that I fell in love with it, and since then I played basketball. I played softball. I wouldn't play volleyball because the shorts was too small. So I didn't get into volleyball. I wanted to, but and then I tried track my 7th grade year, and I didn't really understand it, and I didn't win, so I didn't like it. So
What
I
middle?
was like, I
What
don't want to do it.
what middle school?
I went I went to Iroquois.
Okay.
No longer Iroquois, but I went to Iroquois Middle.
So when you got in
Yep.
high school, did you go to Iroquois? Where did you go to high school? Iroquois or what?
I went to Doss.
Okay.
I went to Doss.
Dragons.
I wanted to go to PRP. I tried to go to PRP. My first week of school, I went to PRP, but I was already enrolled in Doss because that was my home school,
Hot
and they
dang.
wouldn't take me. I know. I know. I tried it. I swear I tried it. They wouldn't let me in.
Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's cool. I mean, hey,
Mm.
you got the left of that ridge though. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, Coach let me ask you this. So, as you went to high school with Brown and everything, track star, right? Am I saying it right? Track star.
yeah.
Okay. I'm just making sure. I'm making sure everything's on the table here.
Right.
So,
Right.
so when you went to college and everything like that, uh, did you do any sports there? Anything? I mean, what?
Yeah. 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 I ran track. You could be a star in high school, man. But track is a whole different monster, man. You know what I'm saying? So everybody's a star in college. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So like we excelled. We moved forward, man. But like I knew that like college was about as far as I was gonna go with the track. You know what I mean? So
What
so
college
but
Maurice?
it was fun. I ran it at K State.
Okay. The breads.
Yeah,
The bread.
yeah, thoroughbred.
Talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
yeah. It was
So,
good, man. We had a great time with it.
so check this out. So as that's behind you, what was next? Like, what sports things was next? Did you automatically get into coaching, or was you just like, working and all of a sudden it hit you? Like, how did you get into coaching?
Yeah, so man, it's a crazy story, man. I came back home, started working. Actually, I worked for the city, Metro Park,
I remember.
and man, I got an opportunity to go teach at Western Middle School, and when I got there, I was gonna coach boys basketball, and I coached with a guy named Neil Reed, and good dude. He was like, yeah, Coach Ponder, man, help me out. So I was like, yeah, I'll do it. And I was about 7 years older than the guys I was coaching. We all looked the same. You know what I mean? And so I worked with them, but then man, I was like, well, what's up with the girls, man? Like they don't have girls basketball, and so they were like, man, we just don't get the interest. And so I was like, so if I could, pull together, a group of girls and get them interested in playing ball, could we have a team? And I was like, yeah, sure, good luck, so man, we made the announcement, and man, like I think, again, Will, I was young, man, so you got 23, 24-year-old guy, gonna coach some middle school girls. I think a lot of them came out just because Coach Pond was the coach. You know what I mean? Because I didn't have no players. You know what I'm saying? I had no players, man. Like my first year of basketball, I was 1 and I think 10. You know what I mean? The only team we beat was Brown. so, so
They owe that
so
to
man,
you.
like we got smoke, man. But I'm where I come from a field of, man, you gotta work hard at it, man. Like you can't just, you know what I mean? You can't just like give up because we ain't good, man. So we start grinding,
Right.
and man, I fell in love with it. Very next year, man, we were flipped it on them, man, and we was like 10-2 or something like that. My very next year in that middle school with the girls. So
Wow.
so man, that let me, that pulled me in. I was like, yep, girls is what I want to do, man. I love this,
That's good,
so
that's good stuff.
that was 2000, man. That was 2000, and since then I've been rolling.
Wow. Check this out. So, Coach Hester, y'all,
Yes,
you're doing your thing and whatever. So, like, uh, you play ball for Doss, right?
yes.
But they say you was a 3,000 point scorer. Is that true? What's going
Nah, I was the dirty. I was cleaning up. I was
on? Okay.
cleaning up.
Okay. Okay.
Clean it
Okay.
up.
That's okay. That's good
I
stuff.
was cleaning up.
So, did you play college ball?
I did not. So that college avenue for me was a little different. Like, Doss was Doss. So we really wasn't, the highlights
Mhm.
of nobody's eyesight. And
Gotcha.
the recruiting thing was kind of hard. It was one of those things where I was out there doing it on my own. My coach didn't really help me. He gave me the film to send, but he didn't tell me how to send it or who to connect with. So that was a little rough for me. Like, and then I was dealing with grief with my mom passing the year before my senior year, and like I felt like I was out there on my own trying to just survive. So I went to Campbellsville over the summer, and the coach was like, "We don't have any more scholarships, but you can come out and work out and see if you can walk on or whatsoever. So I got there during the semester, and like I never heard from him, and I just kind of, stuck my head in, try to figure out what was going on. And I happened to run into one of the girls that over the summer I picked up on, and she was like, "Yeah, we've been working out 3 times a day," and whoop whoop. So I kind of snuck in there on their practice, and I never got the opportunity to get out there, but I stayed in there, and they, like let me travel and do management stuff. So I never let go of basketball. So like I was always had my hand in there. Like I practiced with them, I trained with them, but I never actually got that opportunity because of the being a girl, not having no real guidance.
Right.
I got I got pregnant the very next year that they was gonna have a JV team. So I never had the opportunity to, showcase my skills. So
So Coach Hester, so like as you going
mhm,
through this, and God bless you
Yes.
for doing that. I mean, like going through that. Like sorry to hear about your mother, things like that.
thank you.
Loss of a parent. Especially your mother, things like that. So picking up the pieces and moving on towards that. Like, when did you say that? Okay, I want to coach. I want to get into this. How did that happen? Was it during that time you said I'm ready for that, or?
No, well, actually, like as a high school student, I was like, realistically, girls basketball, some girls is rarely gonna make it. So
Mm,
my second goal was, if I'm not gonna play, I'm gonna coach. So that was always the dream. Like I want to make it as far as I can, but if I can't, I want to show somebody that there's a different way. Like
right.
you don't have to just play the sport; you can actually help somebody else play it. So that was always my goal.
So what gave you that bounce back? After you lost your mother and stuff like that, what made you get that bounce back to where it's like, okay, I'm great. Go back and I'm great. Go into coaching. Because somebody else would have been like,
Shut
I'm falling
down. Let
back.
it
I'm
shut
shutting
down. Let
down.
it
What
shut
made you
down.
get the motivation to
Yeah.
do it?
Yeah.
Um, my family, God first.
Hmm.
I went to Campbellville, so it's a private Christian college.
Right.
But I found like a church where I'm used to,
Okay.
and like that changed my whole outlook on life. Like I was raised in the church, but losing a parent ain't easy. So
Right.
especially as a kid. So
Right.
it's like
Totally different.
um yeah, so it opened my eyes and helped me, find myself again. And like I stayed in church, prayed. The pastor was like he's still my pastor today, and like we just have a straight bond. And then when I came home, found Coach Ponder.
Well, hold on. Say, hold on, Bulldog. Hold on. That was my next thing. Hold on, Bulldog. I love that. First of all, commend you.
Yes,
Uh,
yes, yes,
that
yes.
that right there. That's why we do the show, because the thing about it is, everybody, people can go to the games. They can go ahead and like, Coach Hester, Coach Ponder. Like, look, we allow people to tell their story as far as their background, get to know the coaches, players, and all this kind of stuff. And so right there, bang bang. I love that. And actually, I'm learning more about Bro Ponder because we hooped a little bit while he was coaching. I didn't know he was doing that. So you know what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. So let me ask you this though, Coach Ponder, like, and Coach Hester led into it. So yeah, talk about that. Like, when did y'all hook up? What school were y'all at when y'all decided? You know what I'm saying? Like, hey, you brought her in, and y'all, it's magic.
So this young lady right here, like I worked with her AAU team just a little bit. I worked with her AAU team when I was down at Shawnee High School, and so uh, I knew her and her family pretty good. And so like when I left Shawnee, I went to Wagner,
Mm-hmm.
and I coached her little sister at Wagner, her younger sister.
Okay.
And so they came to the games, sisters supporting the sister. And, of course, me being the guy I am, you know how I am, man, I mess with everybody. And so, she actually mentioned it to me. She's like, if I, you know, when I get ready, you're gonna let me coach with you. And I was like, absolutely. Just because, I know the story, I know the background,
Mm-hmm.
and what better person to tell their story and work with kids and try to motivate and keep kids moving forward than somebody been through. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So the kids that we were working with at Wagner, had similar stories. Not as much as um, like losing a parent or anything like that, but just the struggle of life.
Right.
And so, you bring somebody in that has a great understanding of that, has a great understanding of basketball, man. It's a recipe for success. So, yeah, that's how we got together, man. She
Man,
came in and I pulled her. I was like, oh, absolutely, and just kind of showed her the ropes of coaching, and she's come a long way and is becoming a great coach.
that's great stuff, man. That's big time. So Wagner, like when you went to Wagner, that's when you brought CoachHester in, right?
Right.
How long was you guys at Wagner?
I was there for 4 years. I think she did a year.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
So after Wagner, where you go to? Is that where you went?
But we went to Central for 2 years as assistant coaches,
Okay.
and then I got the head coaching job in Moore. Yeah. So once I hit Moore, uh, like things started moving forward a little bit. You
Okay.
know what I mean? Like started winning a whole lot more games and being a whole lot more competitive and you know that was the stop before I got to the doghouse.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Hey,
So
hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I always love my own girl. But I'm gonna need a hat though, bro, and I'm gonna need some of that lady bulldogs. Like I don't want no like I'm an
I
athlete.
got
One of my
I,
athletes, love 'em and all that. I'm gonna need that lady though, that lady bulldog for real,
I
for real.
got you. I
I need
got you. We
that.
got we got some, man.
Hey, cause
We got some.
my cousin Tasha played there and balled out.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Let me tell this quick story. So, first of all, I know Maurice through his cousin, James Ponder, Raymond Ponder. That's my ace. That's my brother. And, used to go over Raymond's, play basketball and all this kind of stuff, right? So, as this is going on, like I say, like we in our 20s, late 20s, early 30s, damn, I can't think of that gym.
It's a Ujima.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Off, I can't think, but we went there. Then we went to House of Roof and all this kind of stuff like that. So, like, let me tell you about Coach Ponder. Whenever, like, we you try to get players and like, hey man, and plus we're like late 20s, early 30s. You know what I'm saying? So, a lot of us are done checked out. I didn't have this body. I was in shape then. So I could run right. So all of a sudden, you calling people and all this kind of stuff. So Ramon was like, Maurice is gonna come, So Maurice comes there. Maurice looked like he was going to the NBA. He had his travel bag, he had his gear. You know what I'm saying? Look, Maurice ain't no locker. You know what I'm saying? No locker room. But thing about it is, Maurice was, hey, everything was cool. I'm like fitted and everything was nice. I was like, damn, Maurice is taking this real serious, right? So as we going out, we balling and stuff, it's like, okay, he had the nice form. I mean, like he was like, how you like draw a picture, like I want the shot to look like this. I said, damn, look. So me, I'm grinding. I got Maurice. Let me just touch him, mess his jersey up, do whatever, man. But man, we had some bangers, some games, but we also socialized as brothers. It was like quite a few of us, you know, doing different things, working, you know what I'm saying, different stuff like that. But it was always meaningful to me because you got to break bread. You know what I'm saying? We doing this playing basketball. Like I said, I didn't know he was coaching a school then. You know what I'm saying? Like that. We talk, we do whatever. You know what I'm saying? But it's like let's get this workout. Mm-hmm. Let's get this 2 hours workout and rock.
Yeah, it was a workout too, man. It was
but
good.
One guy he used to try to chase all the time, like if he went on the scene, was Travis. See, brother man don't know. Mark don't know about Travis. Travis was constantly moving.
It was a killer. It was a killer, man. Travis run and run and run, and they had a jump shot that didn't miss, man. Like Will was talking about me, I was chasing Travis. Like, man, I got him, man.
Right. Everybody picked like, okay, I got this dude, I got that dude. Yeah. But I mean, that was, you know what I'm saying? And what I take from him when I go back and look back, and the reason why I'm bringing this up, because when you are a total professional, no matter what you do, and you like take it seriously, you do that in everything you do in life. Absolutely. And so one of the reasons that besides him being at Male, of course, and like I wanted the young ladies to know that Maurice had this years ago built in him. Like this is what he does. Like, and so what capped it off tonight is when he called me and was like, man, I want my sisters on here with me. Beautiful. I got this award and different things and success with them. Right. That's what you're dealing with. That right there is a 100% man right there. So hats off to you big time, brother.
I appreciate that, man. I appreciate that. Thanks. That means a lot, man. I appreciate that.
Yeah, man. So let's talk about Mel. Let's have some fun. Talk about Mel High. What's going on at Mel High? Talk about the season. The floor is you guys. What's going on? Walk us through the season.
Man, Mel is awesome. It's awesome, man. Great place to coach. Great environment. Great atmosphere.
Hey, wait a minute. He had to leave. He went to the mail stuff. Anyway, go ahead.
Where are you going, man?
Nah, he would have used mail for us. Okay.
You can't walk up on the mail part. Get back. No, it's a great atmosphere, man. Great environment. You know, man. They from the day we walked in the door, man. They have been great to us, man. Like very supportive. Just anything you need, anything you want. If you ever need, I mean, from like very first person I met was the football coach, and he gave me his number. Like, hey, call me if you need. Coach Wolf, yeah. And then right after that is the 7th region coach of the year in the boys, Coach Hayworth. Met him, and he's been awesome, man. So, they gave us an opportunity that was grand, man, to play on a platform that was bigger than the one that we're on. Not knocking any of them,
right.
But, man, like we night in and night out, we're playing, the best teams. You know what I'm saying? So when you can go out on the court and you can compete with the best teams, you get a different experience with coaching. So man, and we've had some success with it, man. But to talk about, the team, man, like got a great group of kids, great group of young kids. When I got there, we kind of had it wasn't a rough start. We just had a young team, man. I took over a team that had graduated quite a few kids, and then I lost the top 2 kids. They're actually over in Silver Creek, playing over in Silver Creek. And so, one of them graduated, she's in college, but the other one is, you probably seen her on Twitter, Kennedy Mason Stuyvesant. She was there, and she's doing things over there. So, we lost them kids, and I picked up a group of kids, and when I talked to them from the beginning, I was like, man, listen, I'm returning 9 kids, and collectively they average 7 points collectively. You know what I'm saying? So we got some work to do.
Right.
And of course, with a transition year, man, it takes a little time to get some buy-in. But I had a great group of sophomores and a great group of freshmen, and so the success that we're having now is due to that group. They're juniors and seniors.
Maurice, real quick. What year was it when y'all came to Male?
What was that? 2019. Yeah, I think it was 19 because we're in our 3rd season. So yeah.
You got hit with COVID.
Yeah. Oh man,
Yeah.
COVID's been crazy. I'm sure y'all know that, but
Right.
like that first year, we didn't really have to deal with COVID, so we got like 31 games in.
Right.
But my second year, man, I think we only played 12 games.
Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, it was a lot of it was brand new. You know, trying to get through that season with COVID was a monster, man. And and then of course, we made it through that and made a decent little showing last year, and then of course, with a group, I had a very talented group of seniors
Right.
this year, and they were goal driven, so they kind of set the tone for where we wanted to go. And then I had some kids, in that junior class kind of move forward. Like talked to Tim West, his daughter plays for me, and she started to establish herself. And I got a junior kid. Her name is Destiny Mahango,
Okay.
and Kanaya Edlin. So that group of kids, play big minutes. I think you had a Tootie,
Two. Yep.
my
Yep.
Jordan. Like she plays up with us as a seventh grader. She's phenomenal. You know what I mean? So we got a decent group of kids, man, and hopefully we can continue to move forward.
Let's peel back the onion. That's the great thing about this show. Let's peel back the onion. So, um, what kind of style of offense, defense, you guys run?
So we run we press, man. We go up tempo, man. It's full court, up tempo. Uh, I like to do a lot of with the man to man because a lot of colleges you see they guard man to man. So you got to be able to guard man to man if you're gonna play on that next level.
Right.
Um, we do a lot of diamond press and 1-2-2. So we're a defensive team. Like that's our bread and butter is our defense. That's where we get our most of our points and our success from. But offensively, we try to go with a 4-out 1-in offensive set. You know what I mean, and
Right.
create out of that.
Okay. Coach
Yeah.
Hester, I'm a basketball player. Uh, I'm on the team. Coach Ponder, he ain't showing me no love like he needs to. Yeah, I don't know what I need to be doing. So. How do you go ahead and because I know you guys are deep and everything, but how do you go ahead and do what you need to do to let these young ladies know that everything's straight, believe in the system?
So everybody's a little different with that. I'm a defensive dog, so I that's where you gonna win me over. And you showing me what you're supposed to do on the defensive end, I can vouch for you on the offensive end. Even if you can't score, it's good. But you out there working, you out there getting it. Coach, put in the game. Like we got enough scores. You can work with her. Like you got to put her out there.
Likes that. Likes
You,
that.
you got to put her out there. We need somebody that's gonna work on defense, and she's giving it to us. So I mean, at least you can make a layup if you get an
Right.
assist. So I mean,
I love that. Hey, first of all, I'm a defensive minded person anyway. I play defense. But look, so check this out. So when you say that Coach Hester, does Coach Ponder listen to that? I mean, does he how is he? First of all, you have the best insight. So you doing this? How is he when he's coaching? Does he listen to? I mean, we know he listens, but it's some coaches, they get tunnel vision or whatever. So if you say, hey, coach, we struggling right here, you might want to go ahead and get Mark in the game. Is he gonna say, I got this? I mean, how is he as a coach? Let me ask you that.
we make the subs.
Oh,
So if we feel like you
okay.
know, he'll probably be like, "Hey, I don't know if that was the best decision," but He'll leave them out there until they make a mistake. But we make the subs. He'd be like, "Come on, man, y'all gotta give me a sub. Y'all got." So that's our role. Like he want to focus on the floor, and we focus on watching the kids and who's tired, who needs a break, who's breaking down, and who's not doing what they supposed to. So he leaves it open. He's very open with that. Like
man, Will, I'm glad you asked that question, man. Like that's a great question. I'm telling you, man, this thing, man, like it's set up, man, to try to make everybody successful. You know what I mean? Like, like I try to, I try to give them that avenue, man. But that's an awesome question. That's an awesome question. Good stuff, man.
Well, because the thing about it is, people don't realize, like, I mean, as a head coach, you got a lot of stuff you got to do. You have to be able to trust your assistants to go ahead and be that left and right hand with you. And so, you know what I'm saying? So, hey, you got the assistant coach on here. We rocking and rolling big time. And you got to trust her because you done been to different stops with you. So my thing is this, like, how do y'all, like I said, I want to peel back the onion. Yeah. Practices, like who, like coaching is somebody dedicated, like have to coach the guards, have to go like forwards and centers. Like how does that broke up? Like how's the practice look for male?
Everybody's included. You know, me have days where it might just be, me, instructing everything. But for the most part, like we try to do like everybody's included. We do a lot of, like we do 3 stations where, CoachHester have a station, Coach Mack have a station, I have a station, and then we rotate it. Or, we'll do like 5-on-5. We'll split teams, go 5-on-5, and I'll coach against them, both of them. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna be honest with you, man. Most of the times they wear me out because, I try to take, I give them the selection of their team. You know what I mean? But like I like for the young ladies to, hear a different voice other than mine. You know what I mean? Like I want them to understand that like I value with me and my coaches are a team. I value what they say. So, and they get that, man. They, the young ladies are very they answer to them well. They listen to them real well. So that's kind of the way it rolls, man. Like we all coach. We all coach. We all get out there and have our day, and at the glory. Sometimes I give them the practice plan and say, "Hey, y'all got it today." You know what I mean? So that's the way it rolls.
It sound like coach that like not just trust, but you trying to get them together for like when they leave and be head coaches. Yep. That's great stuff. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because granted, everybody wants to keep assistant coaches with you, like Gino and all this stuff, like how you said. But I mean, eventually, you want your assistant coaches to be head coaches. You want to have a tree. You want to have all that kind of stuff. So that's great stuff. But hold on, before look, check this out. We all about fun, so we gonna have some fun tonight before we get y'all off here. So I'm gonna go to a different scene. I'm gonna bring y'all back, and then we gonna rock and roll with this. Okay?
Okay.
What you got? Okay.
All right. Franchise player, all-star player, stat player. Basically, you rank them 1, 2, 3. Franchise being 1, all-star being 2, stat being 3. Trey, Ice Trey, LaMelo, Ja. Coach P, what you got?
So am I like ranking each one?
Well, it's 3 selections. Who's the franchise player? Who's the all-star player? Who's the stat player?
1, 2, 3.
So 1, 2, 3.
Oh man, I gotta go with Ja, man. He's a franchise player, man. He Showtime, and then man, all of them.
Who's your all-star?
All Star is I'm gonna go with Trey, man, because he shoots that bad boy. He's solid.
Okay.
And then I guess LaMelo get the other.
Let's get the stat play. Coach Hester, who you got?
I think Jazz is gonna be the franchise player. I say Lamelo the All Star. Yeah, yeah,
Trey as a
and
stat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hold on. We got another one for y'all. This one has franchise player, all players, stat player. You got Booker, Mitchell, Murray. And Coach Hester, we're gonna start out with you on this one.
Trying to hurt us on this one, man.
Dang. um, I'm gonna go with Mitchell as a franchise player.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
He said absolutely.
That's my man. That's my
Okay.
man.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Booker's the All Star and Mary's the stat.
That's good because Mary's still hurt.
Right.
You know.
Yeah.
Coach P, what you got?
Man, I'm a piggyback on us, man. I was thinking the same way. Man. That same order. You know, even though Booker's a Wildcat, you know what I mean. You know I'm a Wildcat, so you know. But I'm a
Hey, that's okay, Coach. Hey,
Ain't nothing wrong with it.
yeah. Hold on. Here we go. Let's go to the next one.
Oh, good one.
God dang. Hold on. Wait. This ain't fair.
hey
There we go.
hey.
Here we go.
Ooh,
Okay.
man,
Now look, check this
come
out
on.
though. Coaches. Best dunker 50, 45, 40. In-game dunks. Not the dunk contest. In-game. You got Dominique Wilkins, Vince Carter, Michael Jordan. Coach
In game
Fonda,
dunks.
in-game dunks. Everybody done seen them
Oh,
on YouTube at least. So let's go.
there is not a better dunker than Vince Carter in game, man.
Okay.
That's not
Come
fair.
on.
Wait a minute. One coach at a time. Don't bombard us. No, I'm saying. So, look. So, Coach P, you saying Vince is 50?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Sure.
Who's
Hey,
next?
he's on Sports Center every day. With a new dunk, man. He's nasty. Vince McNasty.
Right.
That's what we called him.
Well, the
Yeah.
question is, who's your 45? You got an older like me. So who's your
Yeah.
45? This one right here is gonna let me know some things. Let's go. What you got, 45?
Man. So so I'm a so here's the thing, Will. Like
Here's the thing, Will.
you know, you
I
know,
want to hear it too. I want to
like
hear this too.
I grew up in the Michael Jordan era, okay?
Like me.
But in game dunks,
Give it to me.
Dominique Dominique Wilkins is nasty in games too.
Yes.
Like I'm a Michael Jordan dude.
Is my name is Mel Nike or something?
Yeah, Mel's Nike.
Okay.
Yeah, yeah.
Uh,
I'm
look.
a Michael Jordan
Look.
dude.
Let me turn the table up.
But but I'm a hey Dominique Wilkins, Vince Carter, man, like they ducked the heck out of the ball, man. In games.
In game.
In
Like
game.
on people, not
Yes.
just, like wide open, like they coming through the lane, two hands from the free throw line type stuff, man.
Love it.
Insane. Yeah.
Coach Hester, what you got for us?
I don't know.
I love it. She said, I don't know.
Oh no.
I ain't messing with y'all on
Oh
that one.
no.
She said, I ain't messing with y'all on that. Y'all, you gone somewhere with that crap.
Yeah, that ain't fair.
But that's okay because
So
You bowed out on that one. Mark, who you got?
For me,
There you go.
don't do that. um, I got Vince. I got Vince, Dominique, and Jordan.
And you know what?
And this is in dunk. We said in dunk.
In game dunking.
We said dunk
And
contest.
since you said that, I have to go myself. In game dunk. Man, I'm going number one, Dominique. Though I saw him do some stuff on TBS. Maybe that's because I'm a Atlanta Braves fan, and I got to
Absolutely.
see everything that he did. The human
That is
highlight.
the only reason why.
Goodness gracious! But him, the thing about it to me, him and Vince was like this in game because
Yeah,
they were
they are.
Dominique was,
Mhm.
and really, we could have took Jordan out there and put Sean Kemp in there in game.
Yeah. I'm glad you
Woo!
did. I'm glad you did.
Reason.
Yes, yes, that kind of stuff. So I'm gonna go with Dominique, Vince, and MJ. No,
And
no,
Jizzle.
hey, we love MJ. I mean, you know what I'm saying?
He's still the GOAT.
Probably everybody's
Yeah.
Nike anyway, so you know, I
Right.
kind of set you up on that coach
Mhm.
anyway, so it's all good.
Yeah.
So look, check this out. This is how we always do things. We give everybody a chance to thank and give praise to everybody who's played an important part in their life to get them where they're at and all this kind of stuff. So, starting with you, Coach Hester, go ahead and give praise to whoever you need to give to.
I give praise to God every day for life because it's definitely not promised. And my siblings for holding me together. And my coach, my coaches, my basketball team. It's, it's very, it's an outlet for me and my child and my significant other.
Okay.
I just, I just want to say thank you to everybody that's been a backbone for me.
Love that. Love that. Make sure you guys who's watching this go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like button, all that kind of stuff. Coach P, well, first of all, shout out to Lynette Honda. My dog, how you doing? What's going on? Big time. So Coach P, I had to do that before you did that. So go ahead, Coach P.
Man, I gotta, always first give honor to God, man. You have to, because he everything. But definitely my family, because they put up with me and and my meticulous schedule. Um, all of my coaching staff, because they do excellent work, man. I got high standards, man. And so you know, like I try to make them as passionate and in tune with this thing as I am, and so it takes a lot. It takes a lot, and so I definitely got to thank them. I got to thank all the folks, the principal, the AD and Mel. Like they've been great for me. But like I've had a definitely smooth ride in basketball as far as coaching at every school, man. And each school has been a preparation for the next, man. And so like I'm at the spot now where I tell people all the time, man, this is my last stop. So like we're gonna make the best of it. We're gonna make this thing roll. And so man, I thank all the folks who've been there for me in the past, because I've had a ton of great uh, support groups in every school, and so that I mean it's pretty much the base of mine, man. Family, friends, and
Oh, cool.
all the uh, administrators and stuff that and parents and the players. You know
Right.
what I mean? Because it takes a lot from them, man. To do what we do. And they got to have a lot of patience with us too, because we kind of set ways with a lot of things. So
Let, check me out real quick because I didn't get a chance to do that. I want to ask you guys, you know, let's say great season, came up short. What does the Lady Bulldog Nation, you know what I'm saying, like, who are some of the players that we need to be looking for next year. What do you think about next year's team, and all this kind of stuff? So, Coach P, go on and break it down as far as like some people that under the radar that nobody probably what I'm saying that you looking forward next year you expecting a little bit. And I know all the team, what I'm saying, that kind of stuff. But let's give them a tease. Let's talk about next year and see what's going on.
Well, we're definitely going to be led by a group of juniors that I mentioned earlier with Micaiah West, the same Mango, and Kanaya Eden. They'll be my seniors, and I've got another senior. Her name is Kayla Pace. She's gonna be at. She was hurt this year, so I think she's gonna take a little bit to get back in the flow of things. When she does, she's gonna be a valuable asset for us. And then I got a great group of kids that are gonna be juniors that they may have breakout years next year, man. Like because they'll get a whole lot more time on the floor. They play some very, very quality minutes for us this year. So we should have another good season. We should have another good season next year. We got to really grind it out in the off season and try to get them up to par with what we need to be. But man, I'm excited about it. We're gonna have fun, man. This is the thing that coaching is for me, man. Is developing and getting better. I tell it to them all the time. Like, let's get better. So
Right.
it's gonna be
Coach,
good.
what do you think? What's some? Give us some couple of players you think that you really excited that like they can take that next step, and you waiting for that for them to take that.
Honestly, that junior and sophomore class this year, like they really buying into what we got going, and they looking forward to next year. So as long as they stay hungry, we're gonna be all right. And
Like that.
that's the main thing, is staying hungry and getting it.
I know that's right. Look, I
Yeah,
lied.
we're gonna make them stay hungry,
Hey,
man.
hey, I lied to y'all. What you say?
I said we're gonna make them stay hungry.
I already know that. Real quick, before we get out, I lied to y'all. Like so, real quick, how does the off season look like? How involved are you guys? Like, because a lot of people go right into AAU. All the players. Like, what does the off season after the like do y'all? What kind of training? I mean, do y'all like say, hey, like, do y'all? I ain't gonna say condone because the parents really do that, but like, how's the off season look in you guys' eyes as coaches? Like, what you
You are
guys?
talking to Maurice Ponder.
Okay, got you. No, I got you. So, Coach Ponder, like, for real. No. And I'm not trying to put nobody in blast, but I'm like, I'm just, until Coach Ponder invite us to some practices and different stuff. So I'm going to grill him real quick. But it's like, nah, though, for real, brother, like, so after the season, you always want to rest, and some people doing whatever. Like, what does the off season look like? And we take seniors out for the juniors and stuff like that. Like what does it look like?
So I try to give them a couple of weeks off after the season to
I'm gonna
kind
stop
of
him
rest.
right here. This is our first
Re-
time really having a little downtime after the season. But go ahead.
Okay, cool.
I try, man. I try to give them a little time off after the season, or a week or two. but like, but, man, it's a grind, man. Like basketball, man. Nowadays, it's different. Like than from when we played, man. Like it's a grind constantly, and so like you said, man. Like they're in the gym doing AAU and all kind of different. Like got trainers and so like as long as the kids are in the gym and they're getting some work, I'm cool with that. But my avenue is really just on the kids that don't have. You know what I mean? Like the kids that don't go to AAU or the kids that don't have trainers. So I'll pick up with them and we'll start doing some skill development and some weightlifting and we'll try to catch that group of kids up to par with the rest of them. So that's what she mean when she said this is the first year
Yeah,
they let me
yeah,
have some
yeah,
time.
yeah. Nah, you good. I'm gonna hit you up because I'm gonna come out there with the camera and stuff. I'm gonna have to collect another hat, Lady Bulldog. I don't know. I would say I don't. You know what? I don't know if he's gonna worry. I don't know.
Once my son graduates from PRP next year, then I put a nail show.
Hey, we gonna hook you up too, Mark.
Hey, well, he's going 23. I'm going 22. I would be calling you, brother. I will be calling you and all this. So first of all, thank you guys for joining us.
Appreciate it.
We appreciate you guys and congratulations on a great year.
Absolutely.
And you guys will be back on talking about the basketball. You know what I'm saying? And ladies, and shout out to the ladies because they had a great year. Everybody fall a little short sometimes. We got to pick up, keep rocking and rolling. Absolutely. So, congratulations. Thank you, coaches, for being on the show, man. We appreciate you guys big time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Appreciate you.
Thank you for having us.
Have a blessed one, guys.
All right, you too.
You
Stay
too.
safe.
Market wheel. Yeah. What you know about them Bulldogs and them Panthers? Legacy. That's right. Legacy. That's right. Legacy. That's right. Legacy. Let's go. What you know about this legacy? Wednesday night tuned in to this legacy. Mark and Will locked in on this legacy. Mel and PRP's in on this legacy. Let's go. What you know about this legacy? Wednesday night tuned in to this legacy. Mark and Will locked in on this legacy. Get your popcorn, I know you need this medicine. Let's go.